In this video, we are going to talk about the 404 page, and I'm going to share with you an idea that I think will take yours to the next level. Let's dive in. Hi, I'm Kyle, the creator of No Code Collab, a site with tips, tricks, and tutorials for your next no-code project. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, and head over to our website where we've got snippets and different things to help you with these tutorials. Okay, so the 404 page is one of those things that you probably aren't even thinking about when you first set out to build your website. You're thinking about home pages and email lists and products and services and all the stuff. And you get to the very end and you've got a huge checklist of things that you need to finish in order to just tidy everything up. And one of those is the 404 page. It's the page that people see when they put in a link that doesn't exist anymore. Sometimes they misspell something, and so they end up on a page that just doesn't exist because you never created it. Other times it's a page that did exist at one point, but now you've changed your links, or you've removed the page or something. So now they get this page that says 404, you can't find what you're looking for. Okay, so the default kind of thing that most people do to just check the thing off the list is you get a page that's like page not found. It's pretty lame, but it ticks the box. Otherwise, sometimes what people do is they will redirect to the home page. You just don't even show the 404 page. It's just, hey, we're taking you to the home page. It can be a little jarring because people put in a link and then they end up on your homepage, and they put in the link again, and then they end up in your homepage. But some people think that it's better than showing them a 404 page. But what other people do is they use that as an opportunity to like have some personality and to kind of show the personality of the company. So I'm going to go through a few pages to just show you some fun ideas for how different companies have kind of shown off their product or shown off their personality with their 404 page. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an idea about ways that you could maybe improve your 404 page. So we're going to start by looking at a few websites that are adding some personality to their 404 pages and taking things up a notch. So the first is Figma, the online design tool. If you've ever used Figma, you know that they've got this vector-based design tool and you can play around with things. And that's really what they're kind of doing with their 404 page is you can use Figma like you would on their online tool. So it's kind of a sales tool of sorts so that people can play around with their tool. Kind of a fun little idea. Next, let's look at MailChimp. MailChimp is, of course, an online email marketing platform. They've got a lot of personality. They've got this illustration style. So you can see it is just kind of adding and reinforcing their brand. So it's kind of a fun little 404 page here. Next, we've got Pixar, again, using their characters, adding some personality. So this one's kind of a fun one. Then we've got Lego. Everything is awesome. So you can see that brands are really using their product, their characters to add some life to their 404 pages. So start thinking that way when it comes to your 404 page. Another one that is kind of taking this a step towards what my idea is for you is Drift. So Drift is an online marketing tool that they effectively are a conversation tool. It's this little bot down here in the lower right hand corner. This is their product, this little Drift bot, their chat tool, similar to Intercom and a lot of other tools. But they're using their 404 page to kind of redirect the conversation, to teach you about their company and give you some of those marketing assets and marketing pages. So that is the seed that I want to plant. Before I do that, I just kind of want to point out, I would have thought going into this, that Apple would have had kind of a fun, maybe interesting 404 page. Apple's really leaving a lot to be desired here with their 404 page. They still give you some utility. You can search Apple, but Kind of would have expected a little more personality out of Apple. Another one that I thought would have had a cool 404 page that didn't was Tesla. I thought Tesla would have had a cool one, but Tesla's was pretty vanilla. There's a few examples of different 404 pages and how you can introduce some personality. What I want to do now, though, is jump over to Webflow and just look at how you can create your 404 page and maybe an idea for a way that you can kick things up a notch. So let's jump over to Webflow. I just created this 404 page. I've got the no code collab branding, and I kind of added a little personality to the logo. But the idea here, and the thing that I think you could think about, is that redirecting back into the most popular content on your site, or trying to funnel people back into your site to get them where you had originally hoped that they would go in the first place. So if you have a kind of a top of funnel or a most relevant page where, kind of like a start here, or, if I could send everyone to this page, this is the page that I would want everyone to see because it kind of tells our story. You can customize these pages, and you can build your pages out so that you are redirecting people back into the flow. So it doesn't have to be a lost opportunity. You can, just like any other page on your site, you can build this page and redirect people, give them a more positive message, or give them really beneficial content that will hopefully bring them back in and hopefully help people find their way and convert. The one thing to note when you are building your 404 page, the way that you find it is in your pages menu. There is a 404 page here on the left under your utility pages. So that's where you find it. The thing that you're not allowed to do on your 404 page is you can't add a collection. You can't add collections or anything dynamic. Your 404 page has to be a static page. So even though these buttons and tutorials look like the cards on the rest of my site, you do have to recreate those using static blocks. You can't copy paste a collection into your 404 page. So think about that when it comes to your 404 page. It could be a really great opportunity for you to bring people back into your site and get them back into the mix and back on track where you want them to be. Hopefully that quick overview of 404 pages will help you start to think about your 404 page differently, so that you could re-engage and recapture those people who would otherwise be lost because of a broken link. So hopefully that helps. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we will see you at the next tutorial.